Hi guys, my name is Giuliano and welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year you guys, I hope you've had a great holiday season and I hope that 2024 will bring lots of joy and happiness and luck and love all your way. I wanted to start off the year by doing a bit more of a personal video for you guys because you know me from my album reactions, my TV show reactions, movie reactions, but do you know the real me? And therefore I asked you guys to send in your questions on Not Gonna Lie, which is anonymous. So a lot of y'all were bold with these questions and we're about to get into them. I received a lot of questions, you guys, like more than I even expected. So I just selected a few that I will answer in this video because some of y'all went a bit too far. Side eye. Anyways, this will be a juicy video though, so buckle up because I have a lot of nice questions for us to answer. This video is divided in a few parts. The timestamps are in the description, so if you want to fast forward to a certain part, you can do that here down below. Let's begin with the category movies and TV shows, starting with the first question. What's your favorite movie? Okay, that's a great one. Let me get my letterboxd because, you know, my answer changed over time. It used to be Avatar. Now it's not even in my top 10, I think. Okay, so my current 4 favorites on Letterboxd. By the way, follow me on there if you haven't already. Are Scream, iconic. I love Scream. Scream, the entire franchise. Okay, let's not talk about the state where it is now. Team Melissa, 100% Free Palestine, okay. But I adore the franchise. It is like a staple in the genre of horror and I love Ghostface. I love Sydney Prescott, best final girl, hands down. My number 2 is Into the Spider-Verse. I think it's one of the greatest animation movies that I've ever seen and the best depiction of Spider-Man in any form of like film media. No debate, no debate. My third movie is a bit more recent, okay? Everything Everywhere All at Once. I do really love that movie and it is, in my opinion, like one of the most creative films that deals with like generational trauma, and I just love that topic in general in movies. The fourth movie is The Farewell. And that's a very underrated A24 movie. If you haven't seen it already, please check it out. It's really nice. It's a drama, so you have to be in the mood for it. But it also has a few laughs in there. Honorable mentions go to Hidden Figures and Tick Tick Boom. I adore said films. I think that is it from the top of my head. What TV show would you recommend? At this time, you know what? I have been watching less and less TV, so it's not that I'm like really into newer shows. If anybody asks, I always just answer How to Get Away with Murder. That's my personal favorite. It's a crime, legal crime type of show, and it does involve murder mystery. So yeah, I really like that. I also really like Sense8. It only has 2 seasons, so like, what are you even waiting for? And oh my god, how can I forget? Okay, out of all the new shows, I truly enjoy Abbott Elementary. Okay, if there was one newer show I had to pick, that one takes the cake because it's just so clever and also, like, that is how you do diverse storytelling, just saying. And I think it's genuinely my favorite comedy TV show next to One Day at a Time. Love it down. And it should have never been cancelled. And Insecure, I actually rewatched that for the 2nd time recently and still it holds up great. What's your favorite film genre? Okay, that's interesting because I do think this varies a lot, but my all-time favorite is horror. I do love a good horror movie. And when it comes to television, I tend to watch more drama shows and sometimes a bit of comedy sprinkled in there, you know, something easy to watch. Now for the music questions, okay, who are your favorite artists? I have a few, so give me a sec. It's probably definitely Beyonce. With SZA, Ariana Grande, I love me some Bruno Mars and The Weeknd. Victoria fucking Monet deserves everything, and like all those Grammy nominations, she better be picking them up like groceries. I mean it. All the Grammys can go into the cart. Oh my god, my girls, Chloe and Halle, of course, can't forget them. And also Timar, a really underrated artist, and I love her music down. Okay, she deserves way more attention than she is getting. Okay, next question, and I feel called out. But it says, why didn't you do a best albums of 2023 video this year. I gotta be honest, I really wanted to. Okay, but the music hasn't been music in this year. There were not enough albums that I was like proud of to really enter in my top 10. Like, they would be in my top 10, but I would not be like that passionate about them for me to like rave about why you should listen to the album. I actually do have a top 5, so I can give you that right now. Hi you guys, editor's note here. I said top 5, but I actually meant top 4 because I did not even have enough albums to fill my top 5. Yeah, I really did say something about the music of this year, but yeah, okay, let's begin. My number 4 spot goes to Renee Rapp, Snow Angel. I love this album. That is a debut album. Okay, that is exactly how you do it, and it was my first time listening to a full body of work by her. I really like the attitude she has in her lyrics. It's so uniquely her. My favorite songs of that album are Talk Too Much, I Hate Boston, Poison Poison, Gemini Moon Has Grown on Me, Snow Angel, So What Now, best track, and underrated. Okay, underrated as fuck on the album. Tummy Hurts, of course, and Willow. I would say those are my absolute favorites on the album. Number 3 would go to My 21st Century Blues by Ray. I feel like this is exactly the blueprint of how a body of work should be. This is all about storytelling. She is truly telling a story throughout all the tracks, and I love that it has a beginning, a clear intro, and an ending. One thing about Ray is her production is going to slap. It's going to slap down, okay? My favorite tracks of that album are Oscar-winning Tears, Hard Out Here, Escapism, Mary Jane. Y'all need to put some respect on Mary Jane. The Thrill Is Gone, Ice Cream Man, Flip a Switch, Worth It, and Bust It Down. Yeah, those are my favorites. My number 2 spot goes to The Age of Pleasure by Janelle Monáe. This, you guys, and we're going to listen to a few tracks of this album. These niggas about to make a whole lot of money. Oh my god, this is such an underrated album, underrated song. It was in my top 5 most listened to songs. Okay, it was my number 2 actually. Shake it all up. Hey, these niggas about to make a whole lot of money, bitch. Don't ask me shit about work, cause I'm on my champagne shit. I'm talking high heels and no shirt when I'm on my champagne shit. This one too, they say it look good. They say look hot. They say look pretty. Can't tell me I'm not. Come and arrest me, bitch. Besties. Cause we stress free. Oh my god, it's so playful and fun. And this album was just summer vibes all over. Like, I could listen to this every vacation. This is truly like the hot boy, hot girl summer project. And I love it. But my number 1 album of the year is Jaguar Part 2 by Victoria Monet. Come on, let's give it up for her. Let's give it up for her. She is an amazing songwriter, has been in the game for so long, and now her solo career is finally taking off and she's getting the recognition she deserves. Oh my god, I'm so proud of her. Her album is just top-notch R&B, like banger after banger after banger. There's not one track I don't listen to, okay? It's that great. How Does It Make You Feel is one of the best songs that came out. I think it is my favorite song that came out this year. My heart is filled with so much love after hearing this song. It gets me smiling and giggly and stuff, and I truly adore it. How does it make you feel? It just gives you chills. It's such a nice, gentle song. I love it. Stop asking me for money, get your own. I love the way she writes. Like, leave me alone. Do I look like a tree? Leave me alone. That's such clever wordplay. I need you to stop asking me for shit. Hey. Ooh, I put this on in case you forget. These niggas always want something. They always, bitch. I need you to stop asking me for shit. Third category, you guys, is the YouTube category. Starting off with the first question, who are your favorite YouTubers? And that's so interesting because I'd say that the type of content that I look for is mostly content that aligns with my own. And that sounds really like bad and narcissistic, but I mean, like, my interests lie in music and movies, TV shows. So it would make sense for me to also enjoy other reactors and reviewers. So when it comes to reviews, I mostly enjoy Grace Randolph, Beyond the Trailer, and 3C Films. Those are my favorite reviewers. And when it comes to reactors, okay, hear me out. The movie and TV show reactors I legit enjoy the most are Trin Lovell. Okay, Trin Lovell, and I don't know if it's Lovell or like Lovell. Oh my god, that's my stomach. Anyway, lactose intolerance, you guys. Ashley Ippolito, aka your internet mom Ash. I do love her reactions. She started up in music and we'll get to her later when I do the other reactors I like. Dylan is in Trouble, really enjoy him. I also enjoy Alonda Parker, Queen, and Zavid. Zavid, they are my favorite reactors, okay? I truly adore them. And when it comes to the music side, there is also my queen, Ashley Ippolito. Love her. Love her. Reacts by Ash. Yes. We cannot forget the iconic AJ. AJ. That's a plane. She is actually the only YouTuber I am a Patreon of. Number 3 is my opinionated queen. Love her down. Maya Kyoshi Warrior. I listen to her podcasts. I love also her new podcast, Take Away My Mic. That's the name of the podcast. I truly adore it because I feel like all 3 of their opinions are so valid. And you know what? I can't disrespect them like that. I have to find out their names. Michael and Bobby. Oh, love y'all down as well. I'm so sorry. And The Key with Kyoshi was my most listened to podcast of 2023. So yeah, big, huge shout out to Maya. I loved her reaction since she reacted to Ungodly Hour, and then we actually got in touch on Instagram. And hey Maya, if you see this, I love you. And then also Caitlin Marie, truly great, insightful reactions. Like, she not only reacts to the song, but actually breaks it down lyrically a lot of the time, which I truly appreciate. And all of them, like all the reactors I just named, are truly my inspiration. Okay, that's the reason why I'm doing this, because I enjoy their content so much, and I always felt like, you know what, I could do it too, you know? And we're almost at 1K, okay? So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Would be nice, thank you. How do you schedule your posting on YouTube/Instagram? Do you film on one day and edit on another day? That's a great question. Okay, so I usually take a few hours, like let's say 2-3 hours of filming, but it also like depends what I'm reacting to. Am I reacting to an album? Then it's usually a bit more than 1 hour, and if it's a movie, of course, more than 2 hours. And then the editing process, that can be tricky. Like, I used to have it on lock that I could just edit a video in 4 days, 5 days, but I'm going to university right now and it's just really difficult to combine the two. So yeah, therefore, editing, it can take sometimes 4 days if I'm lucky. With an album reaction, it takes usually less, but if I'm reacting to a TV show or a movie, it will take more than a week now. How do you keep going with your YouTube channel? What advice do you have for someone who is trying to start something for themselves? Oh, that's so cute. That's such a cute question. Well, how do I keep going? I actually enjoy what I'm doing, and that's the most important thing. If you do this with a mindset that is like, I want to be famous, I want to like achieve so many subs, so many views, whatever, then it just takes away from the joy when you actually realize that it isn't that simple. It is really hard to break through the algorithm of YouTube sometimes, okay? So it can be quite disappointing if a video that you put a lot of effort in doesn't really match your expectations as far as what you think the outcome will be in terms of viewership, subscribers, etc. So yeah, just stay humble, grateful, keep enjoying what you do, and make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. That would be my YouTube advice. Now we have come to the true tea. Okay, the personal questions about me, about my personal life, and y'all were messy as fuck. And I know that you have been waiting for this because some of these are out of pocket. We'll start off basic and safe. Where are you from? I am from the Netherlands, specifically Hoofddorp, which is close to Amsterdam, which is the city that the Netherlands is mostly known for. So yeah, shout out naar al mijn Nederlandse viewers. Ik weet dat jullie er zijn. Maar we gaan dit verder lekker doen in het Engels. What is your zodiac sign? Okay, I am a Scorpio, loud and proud, November Scorpio, November 19th. Mark your calendars and wish me a happy birthday. Thank you. Multiple astrology questions, like are you into astrology, and also also what is your favorite zodiac sign. I mean, am I into astrology? I think it's just funny. I don't take it that seriously, but I do like some posts that are like, Scorpios be like this and this and that. And then I'm just like, oh my god, this is so relatable. So yeah, it's more like surface level interest, but I'm not really that like knowledgeable about the topic. As far as what my favorite zodiac sign is, I do have an opinion on that, and that is not based on like posts that I've read, but like in my own personal life, I tend to like Virgos the best. Most of my friends are Virgos, and that's crazy. Like, not only does that make September a fucking expensive month, but also the fact that I actually do tend to apparently like a certain sign more. And besides that, all my favorite like celebrities are Virgos. Taraji P. Henson, Beyonce, Zendaya, Chloe Bailey, Salma Hayek.
My celebrity crush, my MILF celebrity crush, okay?
Which brings me to the next question. Who are your celebrity crushes? And you know what? Before I answer this, I want to make something clear, because a lot of y'all have been asking me about something else. What is my sexuality? Y'all are so funny. Like, on one hand, mind your business, and on the other hand, I just think it's hilarious that y'all are in my business in the first place. I didn't realize I'm that interesting. Guess what? I've already said this multiple times. I feel like throughout multiple videos on my YouTube channel, but it's in a very subtle way. Well, not actually, because I literally put the flag on the screen a few times. But your boy is actually bisexual for now. Okay, let's just say for now, because I do feel like sexuality keeps evolving. I don't really like believe in labels, since it's more of a generational thing. Like, every few years there is a new name you can give yourself. I like men and I like women and non-binary people. I eat the entire buffet. And a lot of y'all are so out of pocket with some of these messages. Like, how does it feel to be a zaddy in a world with daddies? You know what? Bible, holy water, ASAP. You're not the only one. Like, I also have here. These are all in Dutch, by the way, but I know people who have a crush on you. Would you date me? And my personal favorite, and I'm really curious, like, spill the tea. Who is this? I think my boyfriend has a crush on you. Who is your boyfriend? Who is your boyfriend? Thank you. Much appreciated. Check out my content and subscribe. But now that we've addressed my sexuality, the celebrity crushes question, okay? On the female side, I have Kehlani. She's so damn fine. She is like, something about her energy is just like, yes. And I know that she's for the girls. Congratulations. But she's still one of my celebrity crushes. I also really like Priyanka Chopra. I think she's really attractive. Salma Hayek, as I said, MILF down. Ryan Destiny, also one of mine. And I have to say, I recently discovered her on the show Everything Now, but Jessie May Alonso, I think that's her name. She's just, yeah, definitely crushing on her. As far as my male celebrity crushes, I would say Evan Jogia, definitely Evan Jogia. Keith Bowers, Lenny Kravitz, don't judge me, that man is a senior, but he's still fine. I also really like Luke James. And yeah, I think Skip Marley, yes.
Oh, didn't see you there. Yo, wagwan, this is Skip Marley.
When I tell you this man is so fine. When I tell you this man is scrumptious.
I probably have more, but like, those are the ones that came to mind when I read the question. Okay, this question is about my relationship status. Am I single or am I seeing someone? Who are you seeing? Etc, etc, etc. I'm not single.
Yeah, I don't really want to overshare like that, to be honest.
But he's great. He's great. He's mine. Can you give the people some love life advice? You guys, I have been in a relationship for a few months, so I do think I can say this based on all my dating experiences combined, and that is, please don't change yourself for the other person. When you're dating or in a relationship, maybe you can learn some things from the other person. Like, you see some qualities that impress you and you're like, okay, I can learn something from that. But don't change your entire personality or like who you are inside to, you know, be likable or adjust to the other person's expectations. No, at the end of the day, you have to be your own person. That person has to be his own person. There just has to be a match. You can't make yourself a match for that person. Don't force yourself into a situation, because when does the act stop? It's not fair to show your true colors once you're in the relationship, because yeah, that's just like false advertising in a way, you know? So I just think that you should be upfront and honest and authentically yourself from the beginning, and just that is the best advice I can give you for now. What is your weirdest interaction with a watcher? As in like a subscriber? I had a few. Oh my god, no. I remember this one instance, and this is so funny because there's this guy I'm like now internet friends with, but we started off meeting each other on a dating app. So it's so funny because like the first thing he said was like, oh my god, I know you, I just watched your video. And I am shook because at that point, like, I didn't think people within the Netherlands would see my videos like that, because I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet and my videos are in English. So I was like, most of my viewership will likely be from like the United States or somewhere else and not the Netherlands. But well, plot twist of the century, he actually lives nearby as well and he watches my videos. We actually hit it off platonically after that, and we still joke about that time. And yeah, he's a great guy. Shout out to you, Mitchell. Do you have tattoos, or would you put one on your body? I don't have any tattoos, but I, however, would really love to. I would like a little turtle on my wrist or on my ankle. I have touched my uncle's penis when he was sleeping in the same bed as me at a sleepover once. Don't worry, he was deep asleep, so he didn't notice.
Stop it. Get some help.
Do you want kids? Ooh, wow, that is a deep question. You know, if you asked me 3 years ago, I would have said yes. I absolutely want children because, I don't know, I'm pretty good with kids and I always envisioned myself being a dad. But now over time, it just, I don't know. Like, it's so difficult for queer parents. I mean, the adoption system has a lot of flaws when it comes to that. It's a really difficult process to get through, and there are a lot of like intersectional hardships when it comes to that. So I do understand if let's say the partner I want to have children with doesn't want to go through all of that, then I would actually be okay with it, because I do think finding the right person is like, for me, more important right now than having kids. So yeah, it's not necessarily a must anymore for me as it was back in the day. But I'm open to it. I'm open to the idea. Unpopular opinion: money does buy happiness. You know what? I actually totally agree with you. I feel like it's such a privileged ass thing to say, money doesn't buy happiness. A lot of the time, the people who say this, they don't know anything about like economic struggle. And I feel like a lot of problems in people's life would be resolved if they have enough money. People also get like defensive over their celebrity faves, like, money cannot buy happiness because my fave is going through it and her trauma matters as well and she's wealthy and blah 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 blah. You know, okay. I never said that if you have money you can't be sad going through shit. Like, everybody has his struggles, but I do think that if you have money, a lot of those struggles are resolved, and therefore money does buy happiness. Like, what you mean? Like, yeah, duh, of course. Next question: do you have a ghost face kink? Me? A ghost face kink? A ghost face kink? I don't know where you get that idea.
Honestly, that sounds a little delulu to me.
Like, I truly don't know where it comes from. Oh, hi there. Y'all are so crazy to think that. Oh my god, look at that. Kink is a very strong word. I would never use that.
Oh my god, don't kill me.
Don't.
Oh my god, I'm literally blushing. Oh my god.
What personality trait gives you the ick? People who think they are better than others. I don't like unkind people. I don't like people who are really overly judgmental. If there's one thing I can't stand, that's a bully. Okay, like somebody who really talks shit about others just to, you know, raise their own self-esteem. Oh, I also hate this. When people pretend that their opinion is the only valid one. Like, their opinion is here and everybody else's opinion down there. It's so difficult to have a conversation with those types of people, and no, not for me. Final question of this Q&A that I'm going to answer is, are you happy? Yes, I am. I'm not because it's raining outside and you probably heard it in the back. But like overall in my life, I am. Right now, I'm focusing on putting in my energy in things that I love. Like whether it's work related or school related. I just started my master's. Friends, family, love, you know, I am only focusing on things that gives me good energy. And yeah, let's just take that energy and pull it throughout the entirety of 2024 with us. Okay, that's all the questions I'm going to answer today. That was really fun. And if you have a question or like a few more questions that I did not mention in this Q&A, you can always ask them down below in the comment section and maybe I'll respond. Hi, it's editor Giuliano again because my camera did not record my outro, so therefore I'll just do it like this. Make sure to like, subscribe and share if you care, and you can also follow me on my Instagram if you want to, of course. That's it guys, ciao.